Hey, everybody. So this is April Rozier, for those of you that don't know my name. And I'm not doing a live. I just kind of wanted to record this and maybe see about posting it. So I don't even know if I'm going to post this. So I'm kind of talking to myself for no reason here. Maybe, possibly, because like I said, I don't know if I'm going to post this. But I'm going to do what I do and see about posting it, or posting half of it, depending on what I like. And in the background, you'll hear Rachel Hollis and Dave Hollis, because I'm always listening to something to uplift my mind and to learn more and get education. So I like personal development, so you'll hear them in the background. And that's a good thing to hear. If you can hear it. I'm pretty sure you can, though. So I've already primed my eyes, and I'm going to do my eyeshadow first because, well, I just like to. However, I haven't quite decided what I want to do and what eyeshadows I want to use. I don't have the whole line of eyeshadows from my company. So right now I just use a lot of eyeshadows I used to have. I have some of mine. Like I have these 4, which is Bubba. What's this one? You Complete Me, Bright Eyes, and Unicorn. And when I buy from the company, I always buy 4, because every time you buy 4 tins, no matter whether it's 4 eyeshadows or like 4 highlights, contours, and illuminators, blush, lip, cheek, whatever. If you buy 4, you always get a free compact. So when I purchase, I always purchase 4. I get a free compact. And not that I need any more compacts, because I have what I need. But I like to get them so I can give them as giveaways for people that share my videos or engage in my post, or, just show me love. Because the way that people can help me the most, other than, of course, purchasing from me is the best way to help me. But if you're not doing that and you can't do that, that's totally understandable. And if you aren't interested in the product, that's understandable. But if you can't help me in that way, the more engagement and shares I get on my post, the better. So, I always try to thank people, because I appreciate your time when you watch my videos. I appreciate the shares. I appreciate the comments, the love, the likes. I appreciate it all. And I go through and pick people that have done a lot of sharing and engaging, and I like to send them free compacts or brushes or makeup products or, whatever. Any way I can find to reward people that help me out. So anyway, like I said, I don't even know if I'm going to post this. I just kind of felt like playing in makeup and trying out a few looks, because the kiddo's sick and I'm not really going out of the house today, so I got time to play. So here we go. What do I want to do today?
The best tools possible here, but
you know what? I think I want to try this lip and cheek on my eyes. Let's see what this looks like.
Other people's opinions and how that looks in relationship, because that's been one of the most popular quotes from Girl Wash Your Face. It's something that people have talked about a lot. It's something I know that our community struggles with, as human beings struggle with, caring about what other people think. For some people, you just care a little bit. Other people, it's crippling.
Sorry, I was just adjusting the light a bit. So this is a lip and cheek color. It is pink grapefruit. And I kind of like that.
Very timely, and thank you to that reviewer.
Yeah, you prompted what hopefully will be a good conversation that is not as shallow as most of our episodes have tended to be.
Now see, I have hooded eyes, so mostly I can just kind of go right here in the crease, and I can go on the lid and then just close my eye, and it goes up on the rest. And when it does that, I can go in and fill it, any gaps, with the brush. I've never actually used a lip and cheek product, which is basically blush or lip gloss. It's like a 2-in-1. I love this makeup because it is extremely versatile. Like, you can just do anything with it. I don't know why my camera will not just focus on me. What is the problem?
That it's not a bad thing that I might live my life a way that doesn't actually make sense or fit nicely into the box that somebody else has defined. But what is it like? What would you say is the reason? Why do we as humans crave?
I've never done this before. It's kind of crazy. That's a very bright pink, and I'm not usually a pink kind of gal, but I like that actually. So it's hard to see. And the phone with all the light and the way it reflects for me. So I'm just going to hold my compact and fix my eyeshadow that I just did with the cream lip and cheek. Kind of like that though.
The alpha wolf is gonna get you, or you're gonna get kicked out of the pack.
Yeah, I think I'm digging that.
As little humans, we are raised, most of us, to care deeply about the opinion of our parents.
Yeah.
And that's how you survive, right? Like.
All right, so I do like that, but it's a little more pink than I like. I'm not even gonna lie about that.
There's nothing to say that all of a sudden you turn 18 and suddenly you don't care about the shackles that have held you in place for the last 18 years. That's still very much a part of you.
Yeah.
You know, you grew up thinking, well, I got to make sure that I get good grades for mom and dad. I got to make sure that, I make grandma proud. I've got to make
So
sure
I think
that
I'm
I look a certain way and act a certain
go in with a different color and fix that, because it's a little pinker than I like, for sure.
Yeah, I think that's what it comes back to over and over and over.
Here you go. Just adjust. Thank you.
If you can behave in a way that meets
No blurriness, please. And thank you. Whoops.
that you will get that love.
There we go.
That to me is where the life.
Alright, so yeah, that's a lot pinker than I like it to be.
Handful of years, fully tested, living a life that was a departure from what society or my parents.
So I think we're going to go in with a different color and fix that just a little bit. What y'all think? I think so. I'm talking to y'all like y'all are actually live, and you're not, because I'm not. Craziness over here. Let's see what I want to do.
This belief that they were connected, that if you walked in down a different path, that all of a sudden love wouldn't be there, and so you're always afraid to test it. And then you find out, of course, that love is still there, and you realize, oh man, I've spent all this time worrying about something that didn't even really truly exist.
I think I'm gonna add a little bit of brown.
All the different ways that people tend
Let me
to
see
use us,
something. Okay.
or basically how this will manifest in the lives of our
Let's see if
listeners.
it'll
So
fix.
hopefully there's something that we talk about that you can identify.
How's that? Is that okay? Can you?
I think, when you come into a relationship,
What about that?
bring a history with you.
I'm trying to get my phone to focus on my face.
That dictates how you, as one partner in the relationship, is meant to
Alright.
And your partner probably has had a different set of life experiences. And so when you find yourself in
Yeah,
a
I'm just gonna use my
relationship,
compact so I can see what I'm doing.
navigating how to be married was something that had me rowing against the current, that was the opinions of people who raised me, having fed me how I, as the man,
And my eyeshadows from the company are very pigmented, just like the blush. Like, so that's a
and how you were
very, very pink blush that I just put on my eyeball.
I was,
Or on my eyelid. I guess it's not really on my eyeball.
using it as the model for how
That would hurt probably.
but you are not
But it is on my eyelid.
the same motivation or drive, and you don't have a whole host of things.
And it's a lot
So assuming
brighter
what
than
I was
I
raised
would like. So we're going to leave the bright pink alone down at the bottom. But we're just going to add some brown to this. But it's a very light, like orangey brown.
Yeah, totally. That it's not just that you think it needs to be a certain way. Now you have anxiety if you act outside of what you perceive everybody else thinks you should do. And in some cases it's true. In some cases you're flat out listeners.
For that right there,
by people
this is one reason I actually like to do my eyeshadow first, because I can go in with my highlight color
that's the hard thing
and get it away from my eyebrow. And if I make any mistakes, I just go in with my highlight color and fix it. It's super easy to fix any mistakes you make if you just go in with the highlight color and fix it.
And they have told you straight up why they don't like you or what you're doing wrong. Like they have verbally said to you, you are this, that, and the other thing.
See, kind of like that.
That person is a jerk. And we don't care about the opinions of jerks. We don't.
Even if you're related to them, you have to sit at a Thanksgiving dinner table with them.
That is not how you talk to someone constructively. That is not how you are helpful to someone. If you are really concerned about someone's life, there's a way to come around them and be in community with them, in relationship with them, and discuss the things that you're concerned about. And it's not by attacking them verbally, and it's not by, it's the same thing as the person writing the very
How's that?
Angry review.
I am kind of digging that.
So many people over the years
It looks.
send me emails or comments.
See, that's one reason I don't go by what's going on in my phone, because it looks so bright right there, like what you see, compared to what I see in the mirror behind the phone. Because as you can tell, I'm in my bathroom, and my phone is set up right in front of the mirror. And what I see is not what you're seeing.
In the most loving way.
I don't see just that brightness. I mean, I see it. It is bright. Don't get me wrong. I do see some of what you're seeing. But in the phone, it is so much more pigmented than it is on my face, I think. Or my mirror is just bad, and maybe it's dirty or something. But I don't. It doesn't look dirty, so I'm pretty sure that my phone is throwing me off a little. But I can't. It also keeps being a little foggy and hard to see. So.
Hey, I don't know you in real life, but I admire you online, and I just don't think this is what you want. And I was like, oh my gosh. And I sent them all back to me. I was like, you are so right.
How do we like that? I like that. I'm digging it. So, that lip and cheek is a little farther than I want it to be over here. And like I said, it's such an easy fix. Such an easy fix. I'm going to take my brush right here. I'm going to use my highlight color, and I'm just going to clean it up.
Have you ever thought about how that might be perceived to someone? Or have you ever thought about
Just going to clean it up.
There is a way to,
because there's a different color I like to put up here at the top.
You've had that person in your life.
And this is not it. So it's perfectly fine to make mistakes, because this makeup is so forgiving. Like when I do my contour and stuff, you can see that it is just forgiving. I can fix any mistake I make with the highlight or whatever I need to fix, depending on what it is. I can use my highlight color and my perfector sponge and blend and fix just about any mistake I make, including, what if I put blush on my nose right now? Could I fix it? Yes I could. without having to wipe off.
When you really stop to, like,
And I understand this video is a little longer. I can really, I posted something the other day about me getting ready in less than 10 minutes. I can get ready in less than 10 minutes. But I'm not going nowhere. Like I said, I have a sick child. And she's resting right now. So I'm just going to play. I'm just going to play.
that's who you should be.
In my makeup. And
To try and get love from someone who wouldn't
I don't have to rush because
And
we don't have nowhere to be.
it's so crazy as you were describing this. I was just thinking
So again, I'm just going to take this Bubba
when we were first married.
and I'm going to go in the crease
I really struggled in the first
and
several
up on my brow bone, and I'm going to
years. And a big
cover up that pink a little bit.
why there was so
And I don't know why I'm not using my eyeshadow everything brush, which is so what I should be doing because it's the better brush.
we are very different.
But
Very different.
I've lost my mind. Pay me no attention.
I felt like I needed to show up a certain way in order to win her love. And the way that I was trying to show up was not,
Because this brush right here
and I kept doing it. So not
turns
only did I
us
have
all
anxiety
into
not
a
being myself,
professional
but now
eyeshadow
I
artist.
have, now I'm bitter. I'm, and it just made me
Just so
really
you know,
worried about my
the facts are, you don't have to be a makeup artist to do good makeup.
because I felt like I could-
All you need
for my benefit.
is an idea of what you want to do, which with this company, it's so great because when you order eyeshadows,
gift.
they send you
To
little,
be helpful, 'cause I think that
I don't know if you can see that, hold on.
Two
There you go, you can see it. They send you little face cards and stuff. Here, I'll show you the back.
is we had our
The diagrams, how to do it.
your mom is
Different looks and everything. So,
truly.
hold on, now drop my brush.
And I
Coming
was
back.
able to see her
So, because they send you that,
to me our
even if you don't know how to do eyeshadow or, how to
she looks all her babies so well. Oh my gosh, she loves
how to make a look possible,
pediatric nurse, so I'm sure
all
it's not just our kids.
you have to do
Hundreds and hundreds of families
is use
that
a
she
good
loves.
brush.
But it fundamentally
The
changes
tools
the
that
way
you use to apply your makeup are just so important.
that you didn't realize was
They're
there, that
so
was hugely
important.
helpful. And then the biggest thing was I had this
So you use good
None
tools.
of this is about her. This
And
is
it goes
all
on
about me. This
great.
is all about my perception
Make sure
of
you're
her.
light-handed because you want to put the makeup on light anyway. I don't want to feel makeup caked up on my face, eyeshadow, any of it. I don't want to feel like it's piled on my face. I don't want to feel it really. I want to see it, but I don't really want to feel it. So, first of all,
for everyone that
I don't want to feel it, so I'm going to be light with it anyway. But you can always add more. Adding more is easier than taking off.
with a family
So,
than to try and get their
hold back on your brush
be someone that you're not.
Yeah.
and be light with it. Light strokes, easy strokes.
Everyone who comes out
And
of
know,
the family
kind of figure out what you want a little.
to get a certain response, has them
Or you can just play with it. I don't really know what I want right now anyway. I'm just playing.
when you were younger to get them to pay attention to you. when you're
Just playing.
an adult. And
So,
the fear,
you can play with it until you figure out what you like. Some people have signature moves, like that's just basically the only way they wear their eyeshadow, or the only way they wear their blush, or the only way they wear their eyeliner, or whatever. Some people have certain things, and that's all they do. But in order to do that, you have to know what you like, which means you have to play around with it until you find it.
Between someone
You know,
disliking
I haven't,
someone disliking something
I've never really been someone that wears a lot of makeup.
disliking who you are.
And even when I did, I might have wore a little bit of foundation on the face
very big idea.
and
Because
eyeliner,
why
but I barely
those
ever
moments
had wore eyeshadow until now.
people listening who have businesses that they
So,
post online,
with
get a
that
comment,
said,
that comment, that's not attacking the
that
thing,
means
that's attacking us.
I don't necessarily
So shallow that you've
know
in real life.
what I'm
You're
doing.
attacking us. You're not saying, I don't like the shoes that you made. You're saying, I don't like who you are at your core. Or casting judgment on who someone is without even knowing them. That's an interesting thing too, is it feels one way when someone doesn't like something that you did. Like how you parented.
No, I don't like that.
It feels like something else entirely when someone's like, you talk funny, or you don't talk enough, or you're too loud, or you're, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, the thing is, like, there's so many reasons why people choose to voice their judgment of others. Most of it tends to, at least from my experience, be rooted in insecurity or fear. That like they're seeing someone do something that's a departure from their comfort zone.
I love what they're saying on
the possibility that it might be helping
the Rise Together podcast right now.
So that I can, get some.
That's why I got quiet so I could hear it.
Feeling of significance for having an opinion, but not having.
I did not mean to do that.
Different thing could actually be good. But really, what you have to do is
No
decide.
big deal. Watch
Does
this.
this
Watch me
person
fix it.
have anything good in what they're saying that could be used for me becoming better for having heard their criticism? Did they deliver it in a way that I could actually hear it? Was their intention to actually make me feel better or learn from the words they were using? And if the answer is no to those questions, then you just let it roll off your back. It just doesn't even matter.
yeah, something delivered to you in a hateful way. I don't care if within the hateful tirade there were 2 nuggets that actually it doesn't even get a second.
Sorry, like I said, I like what they're saying on here, so I kind of got
It's
quiet
coming from
so I could hear it because
wanting you to change or wanting to help someone make better choices in
I
their
hear,
life should come
you know,
from a place of love. So if it
people-
comes from a place of something negative, it comes from fear or hate or resentment or
a lot of people
insecurity,
tend to
just wrapped in
be hateful when you start doing new things out of the box, things out of the ordinary that they don't like.
I didn't like it.
Some people tend to
As you become a more grown-up human being,
start being rude and hateful about it. Like,
on life, the people
for example,
in positions of authority, people who have been parents, people who
me now jumping out here and going live and talking about makeup and
their opinion
being positive and inspirational nowadays instead of being the same person
or more life lived, or
I've been the past few years, which is
you
like
actually can see that just because they had
just somebody
it was more
that was here. Like, I was just here. I love my daughter. She made me so happy. I spent all my time with her. I really didn't talk to people. You know,
are there people who are
now that I've kind of gotten out of that and I'm doing other things,
accomplished a lot of things, or they've written or read or gone to
people are
school,
starting to be hateful about it
but, like
and
I've
stuff.
given
So
perception
I love what they're saying right now about how
mattered to me but bothered me, that when I
people
really
that say
looked at
things,
inspection, they were super fallible.
if they're, you know,
Why
offering
do
up
they-
some
why do they
suggestions
have
and
to
criticism
they're entitled to their opinion, but just
in a constructive way to try to help,
something that I have to
you know, that's one thing.
or even be affected by.
But most people that attack you for doing things differently are mainly doing it because they're not happy with themselves. So, and that's something I've had to tell myself a lot lately,
Wants to comment on your marriage,
having to
but they
deal
have a thriving, exceptional marriage,
with people
then
being ugly
zero weight to that. If someone
about
wants to comment
things
on you,
I've done
how you're
or
growing your
I am
business,
doing.
and they have no experience in that field,
And I have a lot of friends in this field that have had problems with the same thing. And some can hack it, some can't. Some really get hurt and bent out of shape by it. Some of us don't.
it's
So
not
I've
easy.
really been
I feel like it's an easy joke. It's an easy
dealing
joke
with
today to go back to.
with this a lot lately. Been talking to friends and stuff like, hey, you know, people that talk to you like that, people that say things like that, you know,
other people's opinions,
and aren't being constructive about it,
strangers on the internet.
you know, or trying to help. They're just trying to hurt. So you got to stop worrying about it. So I've been saying that to people that I'm friends with that have been dealing with like internet trolls and negative comments. And so I'm absolutely loving what they're saying right here.
Colder